Imagine a world where squirrels have orange teeth that never stop growing, tarantulas can survive years without a single meal, and the Eiffel Tower stretches taller under the summer sun. Our planet and everything on it, from animals and nature to the human body, and history's quirkiest moments, holds secrets that constantly push the boundaries of what we know. Ever wondered how woodpeckers survive thousands of pecks a day, or why some volcanoes glow an eerie blue at night? And what's behind the curious meal choices of airline pilots? Get ready to dive into some truly mind-bending facts that make our world endlessly fascinating and surprising. Did you know squirrels have a lifelong battle with their teeth? Squirrels' teeth never stop growing, but they wear them down by gnawing on nuts and other hard foods. Interestingly, the front of their teeth is orange because of a special tough enamel. What if I told you that a rhino's horn isn't made of bone, but something much more surprising? A rhino's horn is made of keratin, the same protein that makes up human hair and nails. Unlike most horns, it lacks a bony center. Imagine a bird pecking up to 20 times per second. Sounds impossible, right? Woodpeckers can peck up to 20 times per second, totaling around 8,000 to 12,000 pecks a day. What's the most bizarre way a frog stays hydrated? Frogs don't drink water. They absorb it through a drinking patch on their bellies and thighs. Could you mistake a koala's fingerprint for a human's? Koalas have fingerprints so similar to humans that they can be mistaken for human prints at crime scenes. Think you could survive without food for months? Some tarantula species can survive for over 2 years without food. Ever wonder how penguins manage to hear without external ears? Penguins have excellent hearing despite lacking external ears, especially important when detecting predators. Chameleons don't change colors because they want to match their surroundings. That would probably be a very tiring thing to do. In reality, some other things like mood, temperature, or the amount of light they get affect their color. When chameleons relax and stretch, cells and crystals inside them are affected by the light. These reptiles use crystals to communicate with each other. So, for example, darker shades show that they're not in a good mood. It's more like they feel kind of grumpy. Beware of the grumpy chameleon. Some bird species enjoy munching on chili peppers without feeling the heat, as they lack the taste buds sensitive to capsaicin, the compound that creates that fiery sensation. Crocodiles' tongues are attached to the roof of their mouths, keeping their throats closed and airways safe. Cats primarily meow to communicate with humans rather than each other. Giraffes have long black tongues, which scientists believe helps prevent sunburn. Hey, can you speak up? I just ate an entire pizza. That's because, after eating a hearty meal, our hearing tends to be a bit less sharp. During digestion, most of our bloodstream is directed toward the stomach, which takes away a bit from all the other organs. Did you know your body has about 5 million pores? Well, sweat exits the body through roughly 5 million pores, helping with temperature regulation and grip. It might seem small, but your pinky finger contributes around 33% of your grip strength, showing just how valuable this little digit is. Did you know a single strand of human hair can withstand up to 26,000 pounds, thanks to keratin, the protein also found in nails and skin? A strand of human hair can support about 3 ounces, so theoretically, all your hair combined could lift 2 elephants. How does your body grow so much without your head changing? At birth, our head is 1/4 of our total length. By age 25, it's only 1/8, as the body grows while the head remains relatively unchanged. Imagine it's your first day of work in a museum, and your assigned task is to clean the mask of Tutankhamun. You grab your cleaning utensils, and then, oh no, this can't be happening. You just broke Tutankhamun's beard. I never wish this to happen to anyone, but this is actually a true story. Back in 2014, an employee at the Egyptian Museum knocked off the beard of Tutankhamun's mask and glued it back on, hoping no one would notice. This mask was discovered in 1922 and is considered one of the top symbols of human civilization. Ever wonder why pilots don't eat the same meal? It's not superstition, it's a smart strategy. Pilots avoid eating the same meals to prevent both from getting food poisoning simultaneously. While not mandated by the Federal Aviation Administration, many airlines enforce this to ensure one pilot remains unaffected. Why isn't this rule mandatory? There's enough gold underground to cover the entire planet in a thick layer. Would you believe that? Well, you should, because it's true. Since 1950, humanity has mined nearly 200,000 tons of gold. If we made a cube out of all this metal, it would be 70 feet high and wide. Recent data from scientists confirms that there are huge reserves of gold in the Earth's core, enough to cover the whole planet. The problem is, we just can't mine it from there. The lava is always red. What other color can it be, right? Myth or fact? Myth. Usually lava is really red or orange because it's basically molten rock from the deep bowels of our planet. But there's one volcano in Indonesia whose lava is blue and luminescent. Only at night, though. During the day, it looks normal. No mystery about it, just tons of sulfuric gas. This volcano also has the largest acidic crater lake in the world. The water there is so turquoise you want to jump in immediately, but you probably guessed you should never do that. The fire on that volcano is also blue, the largest blue fire in the world, rising up to 16 feet high. Ever seen a gas stove burning? Here, the principle is basically the same. You can see a rainbow at night too. It's true, and there's even a name for this phenomenon, a moonbow, also called a lunar rainbow. This event occurs extremely rarely. It's similar to a regular rainbow, except it appears on a clear, moonlit night after a rain shower. Did you know that the Eiffel Tower grows in the summer? The Eiffel Tower expands by nearly 6 inches during summer due to thermal expansion, when its metal heats up. Think rainwater is always pure? Think again. While rainwater can be safe in some areas, it often contains bacteria and pollutants. Boiling it can help, but it's better to stick to known, safe water sources. You find yourself at a food fair in Iceland, where something unusual catches your eye. Volcano bread. Curiosity piqued, you take a slice, and to your surprise, it's delicious. Intrigued by how it's made, you head over to see the baking process, only to find the kitchen isn't a kitchen at all. It's a hot springs field in the middle of nature. Careful where you step. The ground around you hisses with jets of steam. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or, if you want more, just click on these videos.